Yeah, great. So, guys, let me introduce first. So, this is Amar. I'm the trainer here for AWS Devops, and I have overall 13 plus years of experience, guys, around 14 years actually. As a maybe in IT industry, I have 14. As a trainer, I have around 8 years, guys. Okay, so I started my career as a Linux administrator first. So then after I moved as a DevOps engineer for my career growth. So this is about my background, guys. So now can you please introduce yourself, guys, one by one? I'll call your name, just your brief in few lines. So that based on that also I can start. Yeah. So first of all, Salman. Hi, Salman.
Yeah, hi. I think you're calling Salman or Suleiman. That's it.
Salman.
All right.
Yeah, we have Salman also. Salman, are you there? Maybe some issue with speaker. I don't know. Yeah, you can go with Suleiman. You can start.
Yeah, hi. My name is Suleiman bin Yaqub, and I have completed my master's in Trine University from Detroit. And I work with iSmile Technologies. It's a small company in Bolingbrook or Naperville in Illinois. And I learned some basics. I used to work with them on compliance, and I used to see how they are working on AWS and Azure, how to
Okay.
create pipelines. I had like basic idea. If you start questioning me now, I won't be able to answer you properly. But yeah, but I have a brief of it for
Yeah.
sure.
Got
And also I've done extra exercises with them on cost optimization and stuff.
Great.
And I used to do the logging and monitoring stuff. It's basically that's an IAM role, which is also a part of DevOps.
Yes.
So yeah,
Great.
that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's great. Next, Samir.
Hi, my name is Samir Mohammed. I recently graduated from computer science engineering. DevOps was something that I was always interested in. Basically, new to the course and new to how it's going to be. I don't have much experience with it. I just have a brief idea of how things work. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, guys. I'm here to start from
What was your
scratch.
name again?
So this is Amar.
Amar.
Amar. AMAR.
Amar. Hi,
Yes. Amarender actually. Full name is.
Amrinder.
So yeah, Amarender. Shortcut is Amar.
Okay.
People used to call me as Amar.
Okay.
So
Hey
next,
Amar,
yeah, hi, hi.
this is Mushir. I also recently graduated from computer science engineering,
Mhm.
and I am also interested in DevOps and pretty much new to it. So we'll start from now and see how it goes.
Oh, great, great. Yeah, sure. Next, Wahab. Wahab, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. My name is Wahab, and I recently graduated from computer science engineering and planning to build my career in cloud. New to the course, so let's see how it goes. Thank you.
Oh, great. Yeah. Next, Ahmad.
Yeah,
And
hi,
that,
Amar. How are you?
yes.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone. Uh, I'm also a recent graduate. Completed my bachelor's from mechanical. I don't have much experience, but meanwhile I was doing some IT courses, and I'm looking to move further with my career into cloud.
okay, great. Yeah. Next, Ahmad.
Yeah, that was me only.
Oh, okay. Next, sure.
Hi, Amar. Hi, everyone. So this is Shuhe, and I recently graduated in data analytics. And I have little bit experience working with the cloud system, but I'm new to the DevOps. So looking forward to learn new things with the DevOps. Thank you.
Okay, great. So good to see you guys, all of you. Thank you very much for joining here. Okay, so yeah, let me share my screen, guys. Let me share my screen. Please let me know once you are able to see my screen. Yeah.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Oh, great. Yeah. So, guys, today's agenda is I'm going to explain about it. First of all, what is a IT project? Okay. So, then followed by DevOps. So, yeah, let me open a paint session. So maybe first day I don't want to use big terminologies, guys. I want to show uh, like someone who doesn't know anything about IT also. I don't want to use all big terminologies, IT terminologies, and okay.
Uh, sorry,
So
sorry for interruption, but can we record the session and post it? Because if we miss something, we can,
yes, definitely every class will be recorded. Okay. So after the class, maybe within a hour or 2 hours, you get the recordings every day. Don't worry about that. Yeah, not only today, daily you get the recordings. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, first of all, what is IT project? Oh, maybe one or two. It seems already you have basic idea. So, please bear with me. Okay, because many students are again not, they don't have any idea about IT. Okay, so about the data center servers. So first we start with basic. So, what is an IT project, first of all? So, in that IT project, how we use DevOps, okay, we'll discuss today. So, guys, let's take any website. Example, uh, can you name any website name, guys? Anything is fine. Okay, let's go with the ICICI Bank. I hope you know ICICI Bank, right? Maybe any other bank is also fine. Let's take a website. So this is ICICI Bank website. So how I'm able to open it? I'm a customer. So when I open this website, what happened, guys? Here, so let's say this is my laptop. Okay. So somewhere that ICICI Bank has the data center. Data center is nothing but it's a kind of a building, guys, a physical building. Okay, so in that, so they have operating, they have the hardware. Let me show the real-time hardware also, guys. So something like this, guys. In real time, the hardware looks like this. So basically, this is called as enclosure, and here these are called as blades. One, two. So see this only here only we install our operating system, guys. So this is in this hardware only we install. So it consists RAM, CPU, motherboard, everything. So like that, in each enclosure, minimum 16 blades will be there. 1, 2, 3, like that, 16. So 16 operating systems you can install here. So this is your hardware, guys. In this is called as enclosure. So in generally in a single enclosure, 16 blade. Of course, there are so many other types also. This is one of the type of hardware. Same like we have our desktops, right? Similarly, in real time. So in our data centers, so our hardware looks like this. One of the types. There are so many other types like Cisco, Dell, HP. So different hardware provides different vendors provide different hardwares. So this is one of the hardware. So of course, other types also look similar. Okay, so it works similar. So here what happened in, as I told, when I open a website, the traffic is traveling over the network and it reaches to that particular operating system and application, right, in ICICI data center. So from here only, I'm getting that web page. Okay, so basically here data center is nothing but a physical maybe building, I can say. So in that, our hardware available. We maintain our hardware, and in that hardware only we install our operating system and respected applications. So those whatever the function. What is the purpose of ICS bank? For like again withdrawals, maybe deposit, transactions, statements. So those related applications we maintain here. Okay, na? So that is what server. So it is serving the request to the customers. So that is the reason. So this operating system and this application, we call them as servers. Server is nothing but which is serving the request to the customer. The web content, the website, web content, web application is served by the that particular operating system and application. That's the reason it is called a server. Okay. So are you clear about the data center and server, guys? Data center and server. Are you clear now? Any questions here? Guys, any questions as of now? Did you understand what is data center and what is server? And
Yes.
our laptop is client. So we are clients actually. Our laptop is a client machine and we are users. Now, guys, as a maybe leave it about DevOps. As of now, I don't want to talk about DevOps. General IT project. What do we do as an IT engineer? If you when you join in a project, okay now. So basically IT project. So what we do as an IT engineer? Leave it about DevOps. I'm not talking about DevOps. So any project. So if you want to start an IT project, so okay, let's start in this way. Assume that I am the owner of maybe I have an idea about some application, some mobile application or some website. I have an idea. Let's say WhatsApp. I hope everybody you are aware of WhatsApp, right? What is WhatsApp? It's a communication tool. It's a chatting tool. What are the other functionalities? Chatting, audio calling, video calling, payments. These are the different functionalities. Assume that I have one idea about this WhatsApp. I want to start a WhatsApp application. So what I do generally, like I'll go to one of the service-based company like IBM, maybe Cognizant, maybe Dell, TCS. So these are service-based company. So I will reach out to those people. Example, TCS. Let's say TCS. So I have an idea. So I first of all I'll raise my fund, maybe 1 crore or 2 crores or 10 crores, whatever it is. Okay, I'll raise the fund and then I'll reach out to one of the service company like TCS. So there I will explain my idea. So this is my idea. So I want to develop a mobile application for WhatsApp. So please develop it and maintain it. So I'll give the contact to TCS people and they will quote something. So this is what we need to do that, like some 10 crores. So as I told already, I fund for I raise the fund, right? So maybe whatever the contract, whatever the amount I have, I'll tell them. So if contract is okay, so they'll start the project now. So now, guys, here remember. Okay, so there are different technologies required internally. So it doesn't matter any application, any website or mobile application. So they need different technologies. So first of all, DC engineer. DC engineer means data center engineer to maintain the data center. Okay, so next, system admin. To install operating system, we need system admin. To maintain operating system in that hardware. Okay, so to install, we need system admin. Then developer to develop the code. We need a application, those functionalities, those options, the design. So the developer. Okay. Next, application team. So we create an application, right? Those functionalities. So once we start our application, maintaining that application is also important. So application team will be there. Next, tester for quality check. So for securing the product, we need a tester. So how it is working, performance, security, okay, all these things tester will take care. Next, database team. Whatever the data generated by your application team, applications like customer data, everything. So we store them, we organize them by using database. So database team required. Storage team, where we store the data in storage. So storage team. Again, for communication purpose, network team. So guys, this many teams required for any IT project. So TCS will hire all of these people. So if you remember, if you see like in market Naukri, so they post the requirements, right? So it's because in their project they have that position, they have the requirement. But these are the different technology, so they hire the people. Now they start. How they start? Actually, guys, there is a methodology called SDLC. Have you ever heard about it, guys? SDLC, have you ever heard about it? What is SDLC? SDLC stands for Software Development Life Cycle. So if you know the things, guys, please, whenever I ask you, please immediately respond. Okay, so I feel good. So SDLC. Basically, SDLC is not a tool, guys. It's a methodology. Okay, now it's not a tool name. It's a methodology. The steps, the stages we follow. So it has different stages, guys. First, analysis, then design, then infra development, then infra build it is. Infra build, development, testing, release, maintenance. So guys, so these are the different phases of SDLC. Doesn't matter which project it is. Guys, which project it is doesn't matter. ICICI, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, ChatGPT, X. So any IT project, they start with SDLC, guys. SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. It has different phases. So the software, the website, the mobile application should go through this methodology, which is called as SDLC. It has different stages. So let's say, as I told, what is WhatsApp, guys? What is the basic functionality of WhatsApp? Guys, what is the basic functionality of WhatsApp?
To communicate through
Yes,
text,
chatting.
voice.
Chatting. That is the basic. So chatting SDLC will be started. Okay, like first of all, analysis. Now client given the requirement to develop the chatting. So all our teams now start analysis and analyzing the requirement. What is chatting? How to develop it? What application required? So chatting means messaging. So messaging person. So for messaging, what application? So guys, any chance you know Telugu? Just I'm asking. So I can continue in English. Just I'm asking. So any chance you guys know Telugu?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. No issue. So here, as I told, so now chatting. So analyzation. All these teams sit together, meet together. So multiple meetings. So how to develop this chatting? What applications we have to install? We have to maintain. Which operating system? So there are so many operating systems: Windows, Linux, right? So which operating systems I have to use? So how much resources like CPU, memory, storage, okay, now networking, So what kind of internal applications I have to use? So which team is responsible for which task? There are so many. The charting means it's not like simply we set up one operating system, we install one application and we give it to customer. Not like that, guys. There are so many considerations while developing. Remember, always remember, when you're setting up something in real time, okay, so we have to consider these things: security, cost, performance, high availability. All these things we consider whenever you are doing something, whenever you are implementing something, you are purchasing something, you are installing something. Okay, now we follow this, we consider this. So with respect to these components, all the teams sit together, as I told. So we discuss, we meet together, we understand the requirement for charting purpose. So which kind of application, what applications we have to install internally? Okay, now which versions we have to use, which operating system we have to use, which maybe if any like application to purchase. So we think of all the aspects: security perspective, cost, how much budget we are spending to set up this charting. Okay, now so again, there we have to get security, performance, high availability means always it should be available. So in all the aspects we think and we decide. So now you have architect, right? He will create a design, roadmap, guys. Roadmap, exact blueprint of the program. So what are the different things we are going to do? Which team should do which work? So all the exact architecture he will design. The architect. Okay, now he will create an architecture. So now the actual program will start. Infrastructure build. As I told, so for every project there will be a data center. Data center, maybe physical building. You can feel like. As I told, we hired a data center engineer, right? So data center engineer, he will set up the hardware like this. So he's a data center engineer, guys. See, he is setting up the hardware. It's not an easy task, guys. See, huge wiring, electric work, networking, storage. So inbuilt, you don't get much resources: CPU, memory, storage. You get hardly memory storage like 100 GB, 200 GB like that inbuilt. Some additional storage devices they use. So again, see, huge wiring. Even single mismatch also, the entire enclosure won't work out. So they, like data center engineer, he set up the hardware first like this. It may take maybe 1 week, 10 days, 1 month based on the requirement. Okay, now as I told, single enclosure, 16 operating system you can build. So how many operate as a, so guys, for you as a customer, WhatsApp is a single application. But internally, to get that functionality, you may need different applications. Again, okay, as I told, one more thing. So we consider all this stuff, right? Security, performance. So for those also, you may need few other applications. So overall, the data center engineer will set up the hardware. Then he will give access to the system admin. So example, this is TCS office. So data center will be somewhere in remote location, guys, not in the TCS office. Secure location we place it. So data center engineer only available in the data center. The remaining teams, everybody sits in the TCS office. So now system admin will get access to the data center over the network. You don't need to go off data center, guys. So for every enclosure, you will set up one web console. Let me show you how it looks like. So something like this. We can access over the network, the web console. Okay, now so this console you can access over the network. So for every enclosure, one IP address will be available. So the data center engineer will set up that for that enclosure. So system admin will access that. over the console, and he can install operating systems. Okay, he will work with the different teams, storage team, network team, data center engineer. Okay, now electric, everybody work together, and now they set up infrastructure, the operating system. Now, as I told in design part already, your data architect given the requirement, right? How many servers you need? So we build all of them with the respected storage, how much RAM we need, how much CPU we need, how much memory we need, everything we set up. Okay. Now, basically, guys, this is called as development environment. Okay, now we use these development servers only for developing purpose. New functionality, right? So it's not like on the fly we are getting that chatting functionality. So you have to integrate that messaging technology in your WhatsApp application. So we have to develop that. Those design. Example, if you open WhatsApp mobile application, you see many options, those designs. So who developer? So developer develop that product and they integrate that messaging technology with that WhatsApp. So developer and application team works together here. So developer develop the product. It may take 1 month, 2 months. Okay, now continuously developer write the code. Application team will create an application with that code and they will verify how it looks like, what changes he need, everything. So then finally, assume that 1 month or 2 months it may complete, right? So after that, so we have to test that application. Guys, quality is important. As I told, security is important. Quality, security, performance, functionality, all these things we have to test. Not like we develop it and we give it to customer. Right. Nowadays, all our team members, nowadays customer is expecting user-friendly application, secure application. Right. So that's the reason. So we have to test it. So there will be one more data. Maybe you can say floors. This is ground floor. Maybe in first floor we set up the similar environment, guys. Similar, whatever you develop in development environment. Okay, so we set up the same set of servers with the same application here. So why separate environment for that? Why not in the same server? Why? Because, guys, development is not a like a it's a continuous process actually. They never stop. Assume that they develop the chatting functionality. Now it's working. Okay, now. So we set up a separate environment, similar environment, same setup, same server, same application, same version. Now here also that application working, the chatting application. So why doing testing? So testing may take some time, 1 month, 2 months, because we need quality and how the functionality is working, how this application working for different mobiles. All these things we have to test, right? It may take some time. Meanwhile, developer won't be idle. He will continuously developing new versions, maybe improved versions, or adding new functionalities. So that's the reason we maintain a separate environment. Okay, now assume that testing is completed. Now again, we set up one more data center with the same setup. So this is the actual setup, guys. Say with set of servers, storage, network, everything. We made a proper settings here. Okay, now once our production, this is called as production environment. Actually, the customer direct point of contact is this production only, not development and testing data center. So okay, so once our product is ready, so here we will take a subscription with Google, maybe Play Store or App Store, and we'll release our product. We'll copy our product into the Play Store, and we start publicity. WhatsApp start publicity now. Hey, we have WhatsApp now. Now customers starts using WhatsApp. Okay, now so they can download from the Play Store, App Stores, and they can start using. mobile, the customers can now start using this WhatsApp application. Now onwards, they can do chatting. It's not direct point of contact, guys, to you. So whenever you open a WhatsApp, first the request goes to your WhatsApp server. From here, you are able to contact your friends. This is called as SDLC, guys. Okay, and the finally maintenance. Maintenance is nothing but whatever the servers you build, you have to maintain them. We make sure that those are always under control, good performance. Okay, you have enough resource like CPU, RAM, storage, all are under control or not, maintenance, up to dates. Updates also, right? We get application, for example, Java, Python, whatever the application you install, you get latest version, OS latest versions. So those upgrades also our response. That is maintenance, we call it as. Guys, in any IT project, these are common. This is what we do as an IT engineer. Okay, now this is what we do in IT project. And this SDLC is never ending process. Continuously charting completed example. Now what else? Audio calling. Same concept again. Analysis, design, infra build for that audio calling. So first development environment. Here developer develop the new functionality, new application for the chatting. How to integrate that calling technology into your WhatsApp. So those technologies he will develop. Now application team developer work together. They uh, like build an application in development. Then after we build a same environment in testing. Now tester comes into picture. Now tester will check the quality, security, how secure my product, how quality, so much quality I have, how my functionality working in different models. So these kind of test cases he will run, he will develop, he will test the quality. Then if everything goes well, production. Now again, we updated our mobile application in Play Store. Now whenever Amar opened a WhatsApp application, he'll be notified. Hey Amar, you have a latest version. So I'll download, I'll update my WhatsApp in my mobile. So now onwards, I get that audio calling button also. So next, video calling, same process again. Next, payments, location. So time to time, every company updates or release the new versions. They add new functionality or else they improve the old versions. Whatever the issues you customers facing. So they get feedbacks right from Play Store, App Store. So those feedback they will try to resolve in new versions. So this is how in any IT project. So this SDLC is a common procedure, guys. Never ending process. It's a continuous process. Continuously we release the new versions. So we follow this SDLC one. Okay, that is okay. That is fine. SDLC is a far common product. So guys, now again, cost is important for the project because everybody working for profits only. Why I established my company? It's not for just kind of social service, right? For profit only. That's the reason I made this. I established this company. So, example, let's say I have a competitor also. Both are releasing new versions, but assume that WhatsApp releasing it within a 1 month and the competitor releasing are taking time like 1 year, 2 years. Both releasing the versions, but WhatsApp releasing early and that competitor is able to do that the same thing maybe in 6 months or 1 year. So definitely, guys, user nowadays they are expecting more user-friendly applications, more functionalities, right? So quick options, more functionality for performance, quality product they're expecting, user-friendly applications. So whoever able to do that within a less time with more profits. Again, here customer service is important as well as profit important. Both are important for us, not only the customer service, right? So that's where DevOps comes into picture, guys. That's where DevOps comes into picture. Why? Without DevOps, we do our projects, guys. DevOps, without DevOps also you can do our project. But why DevOps comes into picture? As I told, the with the help of DevOps, you can easily make our SDLC, guys. SDLC, DevOps is not a single tool, guys. DevOps అనేది ఒక tool కాదు, guys. We have different tools. I'm sorry, guys. In between, I was speaking Telugu. I'm sorry for that. Actually, my mother tongue is Telugu. Oh, don't worry, you're not missing anything. Just I'm repeating. Generally, in my class, all will be there. So sometimes I used to speak in Telugu also. So don't worry, just don't mind. You're not missing anything. Okay, I'm just repeating. Yeah. So as I told, DevOps is a culture. It's not a single tool, guys. So it came from two different words: development plus operations. Guys, it is a combination of two words: development plus operations. So as I told, we implement our DevOps in SDLC to make it faster. Guys, to make our SDLC faster, we use DevOps tools. DevOps, as I told, it's a culture. It's not a single tool. We have different tools available in DevOps. Okay, now, so like GitHub, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, okay, AWS, AWS is not a DevOps tool. Terraform, okay, so Ansible, Shell script, all are part of DevOps, guys. All are part of DevOps. So these are tools. We use them in different stages, guys. So example, let's say infra build. Generally, let's say you have a data center. So as I told, to build an infrastructure, guys, generally you need this many teams. First of all, you should have your own data center. So their data center engineer will set up that hardware. It may take 1 month, guys. 1 week, 1 day. It's not a easy thing. See, huge wiring required. Huge wiring. Even single mismatch also, the entire enclosure won't work out. Single mismatch. So maybe instead of one port, instead of one connection, he given one more connection. It won't work out. The proper connectivity should be there. So data center engineer should set up the hardware. System engineer should install the operating system. Storage admin should provide the storage. Network admin should set up the network. Okay, now, so this many teams should work together if you have your own data center. It takes minimum 1-2 months, guys, to set up the hardware. Previously, there is no alternative, guys. Around 15-20 years back, there is no alternative. Compulsory, if you need your own data center, okay, if you need your own application, website or mobile application, you should set up all this stuff. But now there are some third-party vendors like AWS, Azure, Google. We call them as a cloud provider, guys. So they already established the data center across the world: India, UK, Canada, Singapore, China, Malaysia. Okay, everywhere. In most of the countries, they establish the data centers. So simply, they are providing a subscription kind of. We create an account with them and we can use their data centers. So that is not AWS, or these cloud things are not related to AWS. But nowadays, the DevOps admin itself managing those accounts, creating account, okay, now log into that account, creating our operating system, adding storage, network, security, all these things we only take care as a DevOps engineer. That too we don't do manually. There is a tool called Terraform. Okay. Previously, as I told, when you have your own data center, to set up the data center and install operating system, it may take minimum 1-2 months. The same thing. Now, if you have an AWS account with Terraform, within an hour you can make it, guys. Trust me. 2 months work, a single person can do in 1 hour with the help of cloud and Terraform. See, previously, DC engineer, system admin, storage admin, network admin, electrician, this many teams work together. They take minimum 2 months to set up the infrastructure. Now, the same thing with a single person, a single DevOps admin can make it in an hour. See, guys, see the difference. Previously, around 5-6 teams, they work together for 2 months. The same work now I'm able to do it within an hour. Guys, that is the difference. That is one of the example I'm giving to you. Why DevOps is how DevOps is helpful, guys. So we have different stages, right? So we use different tools. So one example for infrastructure build, we use AWS with Terraform or any cloud with Terraform. So Terraform is one of the DevOps tool. It helps you to write a code. It's like we write the code. With that code, we can, if you execute that code, it will create a servers for you. The respected server with storage, network, everything it will set up. Very easy, guys. So what is the advantage here? What advantage you like see here, guys, with this example? Any advantage with this? Guys, what is the advantage here in this example? The example which I given. Do you see an example, any advantage here? Cost, right? Cost, time, both. Obviously, guys, 2 months work I made it in hour. 2 months time I saved. Every time when infrastructure build required, simple, just within an hour. That too only first time only 1 hour. Next time onwards, guys, it won't take that much time. Hardly just 10-15 minutes. That much easy. Writing code. Already you no need to write the code from scratch. Already the templates will be there. We just use them, we change the values. That's it. Hardly 10-15 minutes. Cost also reduced, even time also reduced. How cost is reduced? See, previously we need different teams, salaries. So one team is enough. DC engineer not required, system admin not required, storage team not required, network team not required, electrician not required. Simple, one DevOps team is enough. Salaries reduced, human resource reduced. See, so similarly, we use different DevOps tool to reduce the efforts in different stages. Of course, stage low, different. So guys, in different stages, we use different tools. As I told, we have many DevOps tools, right? Every tool has its own purpose. Okay, every tool has its own purpose. We use them and we reduce the total SDLC. Example, guys, let's say without DevOps, if you make it SDLC, assume that overall maybe team salaries, every whatever the applications you are using, assume that you're taking 6 months, maybe 20 people, maybe 1 crore. Just assume that, unaccount. Just assume that without DevOps, you're taking 6 months to develop one functionality, to release a new version with 20 people and 1 crore cost. The same project with the DevOps, guys, with the DevOps, if I go, hardly less than 2 months, maybe 10 people and around 30 to 40 crores is enough. Guys, see the difference. With the DevOps, without DevOps. This is without DevOps. SDLC can be processed with, assume that if you take 6 months with 20 people for all the teams, okay, now maybe 1 crore is cost of your project for 6 months. Just example, maybe 1 crore or 10 crore. Okay, now just you can see the proportional. Okay, now the percentage here. See, with the DevOps, the same project, if you implement DevOps tools in your project, so just 2 months or less than 2 months are enough. That too with 10 people. because most of the time different teamwork also we do. Their efforts reduced, like half of the team efforts will be reduced, guys. So everywhere the cost cutting, time save, more automation, less manual work. So we do all these things with the help of DevOps. Very easy to implement, guys. So DevOps helps you to set up the project very easily, smooth handling, make it faster, make it quality. Obviously, machine made is more quality when you do the things manually. When compared to manual things, if you do the things automation, definitely you get more quality product, more secure product, because you don't miss anything when you do automations. It's kind of automation, guys. Okay, now, so our DevOps helps you to automate the project, reduce the team efforts, reduce the manual work, reduce the dependency between the teams. Okay, now, so all these things we discuss in our next few months, guys. All these tools one by one. First, we have to start with the Linux. So because Linux is an operating system where we are going to install our DevOps tools. Without Linux, you cannot understand DevOps. Most of the projects, of course, in Windows also you can set up DevOps, but most of the cases we implement on Linux only, because as I told, DevOps is more for automation, right? So Linux supports more automation when compared to Windows command line. Of course, Windows also command line has the automation. Windows also has the command line, but Linux command line is more powerful than Windows. So 90% of the projects using Linux only. So first we should know how to manage, how to install, how to manage our Linux operating system. Okay, now like login, creating files, folders, and installing the application, start the application, and how to update them, how to manage them, how to make it good performance. All these things in first few days we discuss about Linux operating system. So then after only AWS followed by DevOps. First, guys, trust me, if you are comfortable with Linux and AWS, DevOps is nothing. Nothing, trust me. And one moreover, my class is completely task based. So guys, every class, maybe initial classes you may not get much task because the Linux basics only. But after that, from AWS classes, you get continuously tasks. Without task, you cannot get again experience, because with class only you get knowledge. Knowledge is not enough. Only with task only you can get the experience. In my class, tasks are very important, guys. How to work alone. You should not take anybody's help while working on task. Okay, na? So that's about a DevOps. So what is DevOps? How it helps in helpful? How it will be helpful in our daily project or SDLC? Okay, so this is a basic idea about SDLC, guys, and DevOps. In future class, maybe, guys, everybody, to continue further here, you should have your own AWS account, guys. We are going to discuss everything like installing operating system and installing DevOps tool, everything in our AWS account only. So before tomorrow class, everybody, so guys, same time, every day, same time, and maybe in, up to 10-15 days. After that, I'll make it 7 a.m. actually. Okay, but as of now, it's 8 a.m., same day, same link, same time. And before tomorrow class, to continue further, you should have your own AWS account. It's free of cost. No need to pay anything for them. I think 2 rupees, maybe in the beginning, just 2 rupees or $1 will be charged for verification purpose. So I'll show you how to create a AWS account. Because as I told, in real time also, we no need to have our own data center, guys. Nowadays, most of the organizations using like cloud provider only, like AWS, Azure, Google. So AWS is more friendly, user friendly, and in market also we have major share in AWS only. So in my class, the entire setup will be in AWS. Okay, but you guys maybe you no need to just stick with AWS because services are similar. Namings will be differ, but same logic. Whatever we use in a, just a vendors, these are AWS is one vendor, Azure is one vendor, Google is one more vendor. Almost similar. Whatever example here we create a EC2. So there we create a VM. It's just name different, few options different, but most of the things same. You can try with Azure also, whatever we discuss in AWS, simultaneously, if you have enough time, if you are not doing any work, spend minimum 10 hours per day. So try to do the same things in Windows or Azure also, or Google also. Just having multi-cloud is always additional advantage, added benefit. So you can try that. It's up to you. So let me show you how to create an AWS account. But already I have an account, guys. Maybe if you can help me, someone, if you can share your screen, I can show you how to create an AWS account, guys. But before that, any questions about SDLC or DevOps? Understand the purpose of DevOps in our real time. Did you understand what is SDLC? What is DevOps? Any questions, guys? It's your turn now. If you have any question, you can ask me. So, did you understand? So,
Yes, Amar, we understood. No question
okay.
from my side.
Anybody else? So, I have Samir, Sulaiman, Salman, Sehas.
Yeah,
Did you
no
understand?
question.
All good on my end, Amar. Thank
That's
you.
great. That's great. So everybody before tomorrow class, you should have an AWS account, guys. There only we do our practice. You no need to have Linux in your laptop. Okay, now you can do the things in your laptop. It's sorry, in a AWS account only. Maybe if someone share your screen, I will help you to create that account. I'll show you how to create. Anybody who doesn't have AWS account, can you share your screen? Hmm? Hello, guys. Anybody who doesn't have AWS account already, if you share your screen, I will help you to set up how to set up an AWS account because that is a mandatory thing. So without that, you cannot continue. You cannot practice. Hmm? Guys.
I already have an account.
What about others, guys? Anybody doesn't have a AWS account?
Have it too.
If anybody doesn't have AWS account, it's not a big deal, guys. Okay, so simple AWS management console. You have to open this. Okay, so open this and create
I'm
an
sharing my
AWS.
screen.
I'm sorry, come again.
I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, great. Your good name?
Suleiman.
Yeah, share your screen. Yeah, great. Open your new tab. Open a new tab. AWS Management Console. So, guys, everybody should do this. Not now. Don't do simultaneously. After the class, you get a recording. Maybe in an hour or 2 hour. It takes some time for the to process. Okay. Yeah. Open it. Open the first ones. Open the first link. AWS Manage. This one. Open above one. Above one. This also fine. Yeah. Go ahead. Provide your mail address. So it's free of cost, guys. For promotional purpose, they are giving 750 hours per month up to 1 year. Okay, now till 1 year, you can use every month 750 hours. You can give any name. It's up to you. This name will be your username at once you log in. Verify email address. So make sure that, guys, before tomorrow, you have to do this. So please, if you have any questions also, please ask me, guys, meanwhile. And one more thing, guys, generally frequently asked questions I want to clear now. So, like coding, is coding mandatory for DevOps? Yes, we have, but it's not that much difficult code. Complex code is not there in DevOps. Okay, maybe 10-20% coding is there. It's like a general coding, guys. It's like general English coding, not big deal. Not like Java, .NET. That kind of coding won't be there. Okay, and generally that is one of the commonly asked question. Okay, so and opportunities also. So definitely opportunities. DevOps is still many companies they haven't implemented the DevOps. So because initially if it is a small project, DevOps is not required, guys. You can make it even.
My mail is giving me problems. Can somebody else share and do this, please?
Anybody wants to go? It seems Suleiman has problem. Guys, anybody wants to share? Or else, guys, let me give you the steps. It's not a big deal. Okay, easily you can make it. Let me give steps in verbally, maybe in a notepad. As I told, because I already have a account. Okay, simple, guys. So first step, type AWS Management Console. So then create an AWS account. Third step, provide mail and account ID. Account ID can be your name. Okay. Then verify email. So fourth step, it asks you two options. It will give you two options. Personal account. Select personal account. There will be business account and personal account. Select personal account and provide all address, PAN card, PIN, all those stuff. Fifth question, fifth one, card. So you have to add the card, credit or debit card information. So you will be charged 2 rupees or $1. If you are from India, it's 2 rupee. If you are from outside India, $1. Okay, you are charged. So once payment is completed, mobile verification, mobile number verification. Now the seventh step. So again, free account. Select again. You get option free account. Now eighth option. You get some kind of survey. You can skip it. It's up to you. Skip survey. That's it, guys. So these are the steps to create your AWS account. Okay. So even in between, if you have any questions also, you can ping me or you can ping Shushan sir. Okay, so copy those, guys. So this is how we can create an AWS account. Make sure that, guys, before tomorrow class, you should create your AWS account. As I told, it's free of a cost. You don't need to pay anything. Okay, so because every month 750 hours you will get, not everything, only few services. Oh, until you are familiar, don't go with C. There are almost 300 plus services available, guys, overall in AWS, like OS related, gaming related, multimedia related, DevOps related, blockchain related, artificial intelligence, security related, network related, storage related. Okay, now so website related, different services they are providing. So based on our requirement, we can use them. Okay, so only few of them are free of cost. So initially, for our practice, free account is enough. Free services only we go with. Okay, we create our operating system. Initial classes, as I told, completely Linux, guys. How many of you aware of already Linux? In the month, guys, how many already you're aware of Linux? Any idea about Linux operating system? Because in real time, we mostly use Linux only, not Windows. Guys, so how many of you aware of Linux? If you can confirm me, so based on that also we can proceed further. No one has an idea? You have to.
No, I don't have any idea.
Okay, fine, no issues. So we start with Linux only, guys. Okay, na? We start with Linux.
Sure.
So tomorrow onwards, same time, same link. So if any changes, we'll update, guys. So you get the class recordings, course content. Even I have a Google Drive, guys, the running notes, tasks. So my class is completely task based, guys. Okay, na. So because DevOps is ocean, so many things we cannot remember everything. Only the thing is when you get a new requirement, you should be able to Google. That's the concept. How to Google is important in DevOps. If you know the things, how to search, how to use the keywords, more than enough. The basics are mandatory, whatever we discuss in class. But on top of it, my tasks are very important to get an experience. So get ready for my tasks. You have to do alone, no help from anybody, guys. So then only you can get experience. So all are real-time tasks. I give only real-time tasks. What we do as a DevOps engineer. In every tool, you get the tasks. So, any questions? If you have any questions, can I expect your AWS account by tomorrow, guys? Everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So make sure that your account is mandatory. Without account, you cannot proceed. Practice is important. So there only we do our. Okay, na? Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Okay then, guys. Thank you very much. We don't
Yeah,
have
well,
Thank you so much, Amar.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you. Okay, we'll
Thank
see
you,
you
Amar.
tomorrow
Thanks a
again.
lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Amar.
Yeah.